name is Katie, and I'm going to be talking about how women in tech talk about themselves on Twitter. So, first, we have to set up the problem. We often hear in the news about how professional women talk about themselves at work, and many people have wondered if this is perhaps why men ascend in their careers more quickly than women on average. But we often hear about the problem and not much of a solution. So, one woman, Alice Goldfuss, following the Google memo in August, aimed to change that. And after her tweet on August 11th, she set off a series of tweets for the next 3 days. So, first, there were about 7,000 tweets total, 22,000 when you're including retweets. So, 7,000 unique tweets. It started around 11 a.m. Eastern Time on Friday, and the peak was really this after work and around dinner time on Friday, with about 420 tweets per hour. It sort of petered off after that, hitting below 300 by the middle of the night on Friday, and throughout Saturday, hovering around this low 100s area, and really ending by the middle of the night, Saturday to Sunday. So first, I wanted to look at some frequent terms in our analysis. So one thing that I was really happy and surprised to see was that I'm was the most frequent term, and now this is when I took out Women Tech and Women in Tech Brag Day from the analysis, because I figured those wouldn't be very interesting at the top of the chart. So another thing is that a lot of these words are not very technical in nature, code being the only word. I was surprised not to see any languages mentioned or any particular products. More, it was the impact of the work that the women were doing. So words like proud, great, love, awesome, amazing, words like that. And words that imply more of a communal feeling, like team, people, many, and other words like that. So now going into our sentiment analysis, we see that the vast majority, or I guess the most common sentiment, is this neutral sentiment, which is not surprising. There are a few negative tweets, but I found for the most part that those were tweets from women talking about negative things that had happened in their past, such as harassment or discouragement from coworkers, family, and friends. They often weren't negative about the hashtag or the work itself. And then most of the tweets fall into this positive range here, with sort of a second mode here right around 0.1, so just slightly leaning positive, and it sort of drops off but goes much farther into the positive values than it does into the negative values. And so overall, the tweets were very positive in nature rather than negative. So now finally taking a look at the topic modeling, I used a package called Structural Topic Models, which takes into account metadata as well as the text itself, whereas a lot of topic model packages just look at the text. So I found using a search algorithm that 7 topics was what I determined to be the best number of topics to use. So I sort of mentally divide these topics into 3 broad categories. First, we have topic 7 and 5 and 6, which are more sort of about the hashtag and the tweets themselves. Then there are topics like topic 1 and topic 2 that are more first person, talking about the work that that particular woman has done, and then the rest of the topics are sort of more team oriented or more communal oriented topics, such as topic 3 and topic 4. And a lot of times the team oriented ones talked about how women were leading teams instead of just being a member of the team. So overall, I found that women were really great at talking about themselves when given a good opportunity to do so. So if we want women to feel more comfortable so to speak, bragging about themselves. We need to be careful about the platforms we're giving and the way in which we react to those tweets. And ideally, they wouldn't have to be tweets in the future. Thank you.